Hey, I'm Amber. I'm filling in for Meg this week for her vlog. She gave me free reign to talk about whatever I wanted to, so I thought I'd take a couple of minutes to talk about a few different things, but most notably, what I want to talk about is Meg Brown's ability to convince me that I should be in front of the camera half naked in 5 weeks. Okay, bear with me. So I don't know if you know anything about me at all, but I'm one of Meg's Weight Loss Rebels ambassadors. She chose me about a month into my journey on the program. I started in early May, and then I started a Facebook page and started documenting my progress on the Weight Loss Rebels program itself. I've had some excellent results with the program. Physically, I've lost about 50 pounds. I've lost a great deal of inches. I've lost dress sizes, but more importantly, emotionally and mentally and spiritually, I feel like I'm a much stronger and happier person now. And I definitely credit that to the holistic approach that you get on the Weight Loss Rebels program. It's not just about diet. It's not just about exercise. It's about emotional and spiritual health, I think, for me. And it's about community building and talking through all of the shit that got us to this place in the first place, where you actually need to be on a program, or you need to reprogram the way that you think about food and exercise and your body. So that's my little synopsis. Like I said, I've had great success with the program. I'm feeling like a new person, and I'm ready to look at my body and myself in a new way. So there's a lot of attention being paid right now to an internet meme. We see a lot of these internet memes all the time on Facebook that kind of contribute to this culture of body shaming that we have going on right now, and especially mom shaming. I think there's a really unrealistic expectation that either we've put on ourselves or society has put on us, whatever the case may be, that our bodies are just going to bounce back immediately after pregnancy. And that just doesn't happen. I mean, for some people, it can happen if you're very diligent about sticking to healthy food while you're pregnant and you're exercising and you're keeping your fitness level up. Obviously, it's going to be easier for you to bounce back. But to be perfectly honest, some people feel like shit when they're pregnant and they don't want to exercise. And the only thing that they can eat is saltine crackers for 3 to 9 months. And you know what? Those people don't bounce back immediately, and telling them that there's no excuse for where they are with their physical health at that moment in time is not the way to help people. It just leads to a more negative cycle of self-abuse, really, if you start feeling like, there's no excuse for being who I am. You know, you start internalizing that stuff, and you don't treat yourself better from that point. You just get worse and worse. So I think while this conversation is, on the more negative side in the fitness world, the truth of the matter is it's bringing it to the forefront again. And it's been happening a lot in the last couple of years, this whole movement towards the fuck dieting and more into teach me how to feed myself and my family properly. And this whole adage where if you give a man a fish, he's going to eat for the day. But if you teach him how to fish, he's going to eat for life. That's the same thing with dieting. If you go to a program that they tell you this is what you need to eat, here, microwave this shit and eat that and nothing else for 30 days and you'll lose 10 pounds or whatever, yeah, you are going to lose weight. But you're not learning anything about how to properly nourish yourself. You're certainly not improving your health. Even if you are losing weight, you're filling your body with toxins and chemicals and crap. So you're not winning. This whole movement that's gaining more traction and that the Weight Loss Rebels is absolutely right in the thick of is teaching us a better way and going back to our roots and learning how to nourish our bodies and our souls in a better way. So speaking of soul nourishment, about a month ago, Meg started talking about this Project Pinup challenge that she has. And basically, she's put out a call to people to submit photos of themselves in pinup gear or just a pinup photo. She doesn't really specify anything about it, but December 7th is your drop date, dead date. We've been doing it for a month and a half or so. And basically, I've decided to participate. Now, if you know me in the past, you know that this is quite a bit out of my comfort zone. The only time I've ever been in front of a camera, you know, focused on me for the most part, is for wedding photos and engagement photos. So the idea of hiring a photographer to stare just at me for an hour is a little bit intimidating, not to mention the fact that, you know, in your wedding photos, you're celebrating your love. You're not celebrating your body. So this is going to be a challenge for me, but it's one that I'm really looking forward to. And it all kind of goes to this whole thing that I was just talking about, where we need to start thinking about each other and our own bodies in a different way. And I'll be honest with you, in a month when my photo shoot is, I'm not going to be where I want to be physically at the end of my journey. And I say the end because this is a lifelong thing, this quest for better health. I will continue to feed into it for the rest of my life. So, but I do have, a certain size that I want to be. Not necessarily a size, but, I'll look in the mirror and I'm hoping that I'll be like, yeah, those jeans look good. And I'm good. Those jeans are great. And I do still have days like that right now, but I still have days where I'm like, could use a little work. Totally normal. I'm not even 10 months postpartum, and I'm feeling great. So I'm here to make a plea to you. We're a month out, or about 5 weeks out of when Meg would like these photos submitted, and I'd really like to see a lot of people participate in it. We've kind of mandated it for the ambassadors. There's a couple that still haven't weighed in if they are going to do it for sure or not, but it'd be awesome if everybody participated as far as that goes. I would love to see hundreds of people putting their pictures in, and for us to start changing the conversation, to take it from an opportunity to point and say, hey, this is what you should look like, or this is what you don't look like, or why, what's your excuse? Take that shit right out of the equation and start celebrating our bodies for the amazing things that they are. These things, they lift up children, they lift up weights, they can lift up a friend or a family member who is in need. We should celebrate the bodies that we have today. Not what we want to look like, not what we hope we look like, but what we do look like. And be proud of that. So if you liked what you heard here, please check out my Facebook page. It's Rural Rebel Mama. I'm sure I'll put a link here or there somewhere so that you can find it. I also have a YouTube channel that I'm going to start uploading more videos to. So I hope you enjoyed the opportunity to get to know me a little bit. Look forward to hearing from you. Please comment. Feel free to comment and weigh in and hopefully participate in the challenge. And then I won't be the only one who's half naked in photos in the next 5 weeks.